Everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrappers. Today I am back with a one-page layout using the Make It Merry collection from Simple Stories. I got inspiration from this for this layout from God's Child on Instagram and decided this was the kind of perfect layout for the photos that I am using. And before I forget, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. So I decided to use a black border for the outside and then this green paper for the base of my layout. I am going to use this red scrap piece of paper for kind of the backing, I guess, of my photos there, and then bring in they're little stars. It looks like polka dots from up here, but they look like little stars or maybe snowflakes, and that's going to go across the page behind the red paper. I had to trim this down. For some reason, I don't think my Cricut trimmer necessarily always cuts straight, and maybe it's user error. It probably is user error, but I had to fix that a little bit, and I could have actually probably fixed it a little bit more. But you can see that obviously I had used this previously and cut something out, but I knew my photos were going to go straight down that red piece, and so I knew that it would get covered up. I am going to double back these photos. I did trim one of them down so I could make sure to get both of them on the page because they are going to kind of stack on top of one another. I wanted to incorporate some more of that black, and so I double backed the photos with white and then the black, and I really like the way that that looks. So these two are going to kind of stagger down that red paper, and then we're going to really get to embellishing. So the base of the layout came together really quickly, and really the whole layout kind of did as well. So I wanted my title to be Hello December. Thought I was going to use that ephemera piece from the Simple Pages ephemera pack, but it was too large. I did not like how both of the title pieces were so large. So I decided to go back into the collection and see if there was another hello somewhere, and luckily there was, because in my mind I kind of wanted it black anyways. So there was this little chipboard piece that said hello, so I'm going to add that there, and then I decided to use some of the ornaments and kind of decorate around the title as well. And I really, really like the way that that turns out. So there's a couple of different ornaments on the sticker sheet. So I kind of just had to play around with how to, I guess, maneuver them or place them so that they looked the best. And so I did end up popping this red one up on some foam tape to give it some dimension, and then I wanted it to look like it was hanging off of the top of the white paper, and so I do end up cutting some of what we'll call the string off just so it is even across that top there. But then those little puffy ornaments too, I thought were just so cute. And so I did end up adding those puffy ornaments as well. I wanted to incorporate a Christmas tree, and thankfully there was a small one on the sticker sheet. So I popped that up on some foam tape for a cluster at the bottom left. You can see the documented at the top as well. I wanted to kind of use that. I thought that was really cute. So I kind of play around with what pieces I have, which is a lot. I do own a lot of this collection. And so I kind of just play around with what I think will look good. So to complete that bottom cluster, that there was that really cute heart piece of ephemera, and then I did get into my flares from Scrap and Happy Studio and added a red, I think they're mini flares down at the bottom as well, Didn't love the way that that chipboard 25 looked with that documented, so I went back to the chipboard and found this little clipboard that says Christmas list and decided I liked that a lot better at the top there. And again, sometimes when I have so much of a collection, it takes me a while to really hone in and what I want to use because there's just so many options. So I did kind of use these two pieces for the base of that cluster at the top. And then I just kind of wanted to add to it. So on the foam sticker sheet, there was that little heart, and I like the way that that kind of tucked behind that documented there. And then just really finishing off the clusters, which is not always easy for me. So I absolutely love phrase stickers, and I love how you can kind of stagger them and almost bring the focus down a little bit. And so I did add 3 of them under the title, and I felt like that kind of helped fill in that space a little bit and kind of anchor it almost, I guess. Then I remembered I had the brads, which aren't really brads anymore. They're stickers, but look like brads, which I love. And so I decided to kind of scatter those throughout as well because I did buy a second pack of these. And so I was like, well, I'll just kind of go crazy with the brads and try to use up a little bit of the open pack. So I added 2 to the top cluster. Decided to actually add some right on top of the D in December, and then kind of make a smaller cluster in there. I didn't have a third one in a color that I liked, a small one, and so I ended up actually going to my stash and finding some little puffy hearts. Added 1 to the top, and then found I must have been a little sticker to finish off that group of 3 there. I decided I didn't love the placement of that one kind of on the phrase stickers at the bottom, so I did take that one off, but really like how this layout turned out. I will see if I can find this collection for you if you are interested, because I think it is a beautiful Christmas collection. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.